Who is Peter Brook? I'll tell you. Peter Brook, or should I say Peter Stephen Paul Brook, is an English theater and film director who spent most of his time in France since the early 70s. He was born on March 21st, 1995 in London, and at an early age, he gained the status of one of the foremost British directors. Brook directed his first Shakespeare play, King John, in 1945 for the Birmingham Repertory Theatre. Now, sitting at the age of 94, director and author Peter Brook can genuinely be called a living legend. His career has stretched for over 7 decades, from a groundbreaking production of Shakespeare to his 9-hour adaptation of the Sanskrit epic, the Mahabharata. Peter's works contributed significantly to the development of the 20th century's avant-garde stage. Brook directed his first English production of the Marriott Sade in 1964. It transferred to Broadway in 1965 and won the Tony Award for Best Play, and Brook was named the Best Director. Brook's careless questioning led him to establish the International Center for Theater Research in Paris, where him and his principal collaborator, Marie, have been reinvestigating classics and devising new works with actors from around the globe for over 40 years. Peter Brook has become one of the most influential directors or distillers of the 20th century. This has added on to the big part of his legacy. Brook's productions of The King Lear, The Tempest, and A Midsummer Night's Dream between the times of 1962 and 1970 put him at the top of his pinnacle and got him really noticed as one of the most influential directors that we have known. He has directed over 60 productions, and Peter has also won a total of 11 awards in his lifetime of being a director. His theory was that his goal is to reinvigorate the theater through a theatrical vocabulary not tied to the language. And since then, Peter has accomplished many amounts in his goals and have also put the theater world on top.
Ooh, it's one of the longest stories, how I discovered the Mahabharata. We had to recognize what no author was doing at that moment in England, which was writing something bang on the suffering and the questions of this war in Vietnam by our American cousins who are calling on us to come and join them. And so out of that, with a group of collaborators, bit by bit, and with the actors, we evolved. We had nothing, but we gave ourselves a deadline. We said, this is urgent. So with the administration of the RSC, we fixed a date. I think it was about 2 months later, and we got a band of actors together there. And one of our basic techniques was every time at the lunch break during rehearsal, we would invite in different people to come and give their experience of the Vietnam War. One day,